The 8 key elements of a successful craps roll has been my most popular video, and wow, is it ever due for an update. After years at the craps table and years of making videos, this is the updated and improved version of the 8 key elements of a successful craps roll. This video is designed to make you a better shooter, and if you want more consistent rolls, this is where it starts. While you can certainly make money betting on other shooters, the only shooter you can count on being at the table every time you play is yourself. Once you master the art of throwing the dice well, you can literally put your fate into your own hands and more consistently leave the table a winner. Key element number 1 is to choose the best place at the table. I used to believe that the head of the table, or the straight out position, was the best position for me to play from. I've slowly gravitated over time to choosing the spot closer to the stick where you have a shorter toss to the back wall. I still play straight out sometimes, and I'm pretty comfortable there. That position gives me a straight shot to fly the dice right down the center of the table, and it makes it easier to place dark side bets without drawing attention. When choosing the best spot for yourself to throw from, pick the spot that you're most comfortable with. Because rule number 1 of the 20 winning rules of craps is, if you're not comfortable, you will lose. Experiment with different positions at the table, find out what's natural for you, and then work your craft. The second key element is making sure your fingers are dry and not sticky. That might sound minor, but sticky or clammy fingers cause the dice to rotate inconsistently. I like to rub my shooting fingers on my shirt or pants before the dice are passed out to me, and I do this before every roll. Sticky fingers lead to random rolls. Random rolls lead to 7 outs. Leave the sticky fingers to the shoplifters in the casino gift shop. Third key element is setting the dice, and there are many different dice sets, and there are plenty of videos dedicated entirely to this topic. When the dice are passed out to you, leave them on the table, simply turn them so that the numbers that you want are facing in the proper direction. The dice must remain in full view of the dealers. I personally prefer a hard way set with the 6s on the top and the 2s facing me with the 5s facing straight out. Many people prefer 4s on top for a true hard way set. But play with it and do what works best for you. The goal here is for the dice to rotate together as a unit and reduce the likelihood of rolling a 7. The fourth key element is the grip. You want to squeeze the dice together firmly so that they stay locked in place and don't move independently. I use 4 fingers to hold the dice securely. The goal is always the same: get the dice to travel together. Once again, we're looking to avoid that 7. I do find that I tend to throw more hardways when using the hardway set with the 4-finger grip. The fifth key element is the toss. Your toss should allow the dice to travel together with minimal rotation. I like to float the dice rather than force them. Focus on releasing the dice smoothly and letting them travel naturally. I often remind myself up and not out. The last thing you want to do is drill the back wall. I'd much rather bounce softly on the table than crash face first into the spiked wall. Which brings me to number 6, the landing zone. I have a full video on this topic called the 8 key factors of a craps landing zone. Be sure to check that out following this video. You want to land the dice softly and allow them to roll or bounce to the back wall. Whatever you do, don't slam the dice into the wall. Let me say that again. Do not slam the wall. But we'll come back to that one shortly. When choosing your landing zone, always be aware of where players are at the end of the table and are placing chips. Make sure your landing zone is free of chips. Chips can act like landmines and destroy a good roll in a hurry. Always take a moment to check your landing area before picking up the dice. Also, pay attention to the table. If players are making late bets, wait to pick up the dice. I hate holding the dice a long time while some clown is making a late field bet. But bouncing off someone's hand is almost always a death sentence to a good roll. Now, pick a spot where you can softly drop the dice and get a subtle bounce to that back wall. Which brings us to number 7. Don't slam the back wall. The wall has spikes on it for a reason, and the casino wants you to hit the back wall for that same reason. That reason is that the spikes ensure a random roll, and random rolls lead to 7 outs. The goal of the 8 key elements of a successful crap roll is to avoid the 7 and extend your roll as long as possible. The more rolls you can have without throwing a 7, the better your chances of going home a winner. Now, the Poindexters in the comments will tell you that all rolls are random, every roll's the same. You can check these guys out in my Craps Player Stereotype video. But just because they can improve their rolls and throw fewer 7s, that doesn't mean that others can't. It's no accident that I've personally thrown the all tall and small bonus enough times that I've lost count. The Poindexters are going simply off of the odds and are assuming 0 human influence. The 8th and most important key element is consistency. Be consistent in where you shoot from. Be consistent in keeping your fingers dry. Be consistent in how you set the dice. Be consistent in mastering your grip. Be consistent in how you toss the dice. Be consistent in hitting your landing zone. And be consistent in not smashing into a spiked wall. When all of these elements are consistent, you could become a more reliable shooter and increase your chances of making money for yourself and everyone else at the table. But also remember, no one bats 1,000. And no one throws great every time. There will be times when you 7 out fast, but hopefully you'll find that the consistency in these 8 key elements helps your play. Thank you for watching this remake of the 8 key elements of successful craps roll. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, don't forget to subscribe to the $5 Yo channel, and as always, make your own luck, my friends.